Hello and welcome to the Chase the Ace live lottery. This is live on our streaming channel if you didn't already know this, but obviously you guys on the main channel are watching an edited version of this. So what is going to happen here is we've got 58 teams. We need to choose 56 for this competition. They will be filtered through the Bundesliga 1, 2 and 3, and then we'll have something for you towards the end of it once we've established what teams are in what leagues. Now I've gone through all the comments and the likes and tried to get as many of those teams that you guys have suggested. Let's hope that your team gets into this competition, and as always, this is just a little bit of fun. But let's jump straight into it, because we are going to go straight into the Bundesliga and pick our first 18 teams. There's 18 teams in the Bundesliga, 18 teams in the Bundesliga 2, and 20 teams in the Liga 3. So I've got a random number generator. I've got a whole list of teams with a number equivalent, and we will filter these teams in. And it should be a bit of a fun competition, just to probably see us out until FIFA 19. All right, let's jump into it. Okay, so we're picking the Bundesliga, and we're going to random generate, and the first number is number 11. Now, just bear with me as I go through my list, and I will show you who the first team picked into the Bundesliga is. The first team selected is Celtic. So Celtic will be playing in the Bundesliga. The next team is number 23. And number 23 is the Portland Timbers from the MLS. There was quite a lot of people who actually wanted them in this series, so they will be in the Bundesliga. Team number 3 selected is Team 42, and this one is FC 20 from the Netherlands. Selection number 4 for the Bundesliga is Team 40, which is Legia Warsaw from Poland. Okay, interesting group starting up here in the Bundesliga. Team number 5 selected is team number 1, and the first team selected in this competition was Fürth from the Bundesliga 2. A German side had a lot of thumbs up and a lot of people wanting them in this series, so they will be starting in the Bundesliga. Team number 6 here in our Bundesliga Chase the Ace group is Team 27, which is Arsenal. So a big gun there, and you'd assume at this stage they would be the team to beat. Team number 7 for our Bundesliga is 36. Is Vitesse from the Netherlands. So 2 Dutch teams here being represented in the Bundesliga. Team number 8 is for team number 5. Selection, seeding, whatever you want to call it. And that will be Ajax. 3 Dutch teams here in the Bundesliga. Team number 9 is seed 13, Anderlecht. So a Belgium side here into the Bundesliga. The 10th team is seed 37, Hamilton from the Scottish Premier League. So 2 Scottish teams represented here in the first division. Next we have team 53. That is the seeding for team 11, and that turns out to be a Korean team in Sanju Sangmu. Is that how we say that? But they are the 11th team into our Bundesliga competition. The 12th team is seed 43. AEK Athens from Greece. So good to see a rest of the world team here in this competition. The 13th team put in here is going to be seed 32. Oxford United from League 1. Okay, interesting. The 14th team is seed 52. Hansa Rostock. They're from the 3rd league. They've been promoted 2 flights to the Bundesliga. 4 teams remaining here. And we will go to the next one, which is seed 33. Manchester United. So another big club in there. It's going to be a tight one. You'd feel that they're probably the top side picked here so far. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting competition. Team number 16 is the seed of 46. FC Barcelona, another big team there into the Bundesliga. 2 teams remaining. We're looking at seed 24. The Forest Green Rovers. Well, you know they're going to have a tough time. Uh-oh. And the final team for our Bundesliga competition is seed number 20. Fulham from the Championship. So there are our first 18 teams. They will be in the Bundesliga. Obviously, we don't have any control over those teams, but we just like to have all of your teams floating around here. And that is a very interesting competition there. You'd assume the likes of Manchester United, Barcelona, and Arsenal are going to be the top 3 teams, but who knows what the other teams are going to do, whether they have money to play with, whether they bring players in, whether they're playing Champions League football. We will find out once we get this underway. All right, it is time to move in to the Bundesliga 2. So with the Bundesliga 1 sorted, let's get into the Bundesliga 2. Another 18 teams to select here. And we go with the first seeding, and it is 55. 55, okay. Is it Chamois FC from League 2 France? Very interesting team. All right, the next one is seed 48. Udinese in the Serie A. Okay. The third team into the Bundesliga 2 is seed number 18. Bremen. Werder Bremen from the Bundesliga. Team number 4 is seed 21. Leipzig. So 2 Bundesliga teams there into there. All right, cool. Next we have seed number 2. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Oh dear me. This is going to hurt somebody. There we go. Perth Glory from the A-League are in Bundesliga 2. The next seed we have is 44. Galatasaray. Okay, a Turkish team here into the competition. The next seed is 26. Liverpool. That is a big team to be taking on the Bundesliga 2. Next we have seed number 15. Newcastle United. So 2 Premier League sides there into the competition. Next is seed 57, and it is Parma from Italy. All right, the next team is seed 25, and it is the Mexican side, Cruz Azul. Oh, next we have seed 58, the Wellington Phoenix. Oh, and the New Zealanders are in it to the competition. Next we have seed 45, Benfica, a Portuguese side. The next seed into Bundesliga 2 is seed 17, which is the Columbus Crew from the MLS. The next one have seed 28, which is Zenit from the Russian League. Team 15 is seed 49, which is the Newcastle Jets from the A-League of Australia. Next we have seed number 6, a relatively popular team, and it is Minnesota United, which is in the completely wrong spot. Well done, DK. Well, let's jump into the next one, which is seed number 12, and see if it all matches up. And it is the Orlando Pirates from South Africa. Now, the final team here for the Bundesliga 2 is seed 22, which is Gamba Osaka from the J-League. Okay, so there are our 18 teams in Bundesliga 2. Some interesting teams there. I'm not too sure. Probably the likes of Liverpool will be one of the first teams to get promoted out of there, but anything can happen in this series. Okay, so it's time to get into Liga 3, and the way this works is we will have 20 teams here, and at the end of this video there will be an option to vote for any of these 20 teams. Whoever gets the most votes from one of these teams selected will be our Chase the Ace side. They will be our marquee team. We will build them up over one season. We will quit our job and then we'll try and chase them down. So let's pick all 20 teams here for this one and see who comes out into the Liga 3. Okay, the first team selected is seed 31. And seed 31 just happens to be Al Ahly from Saudi Arabia. Okay, the next seed we have is 41, which is the Mexican side in Tigres or Tigres. Not too sure. Next we have seed number 10, which is the LA Galaxy from the MLS. A lot of American teams in this competition. Next team is seed number 30, which is New York City FC, also from the MLS. Next up we have seed number 8, which is the Austrian team in Red Bull Salzburg. Our next team is seed number 14, and that happens to be Millwall from the Championship. And the next team is seed 47, which is Inter Milan from the Serie A. The next one is seed 29, which is America from the Mexican League. Next we have seed number 7, which is Accrington Bastard Stanley. Oh dear. Who voted for them? The next team is seed number 19, which is HJK Helsinki from Finland. Into the final 10 teams, and we've got seed 39, which is PSV from the Netherlands. Next up, we have seed number 4, which is CD Palestino from Chile. Next up, we have seed number 3, which is River Plate from the Argentinian League. Next up, we have seed number 50, which is Olympiakos from Greece. And next up, we have seed 16, which is Shakhtar Donetsk from the Ukraine. Next up, we have seed 38, which is FC Dallas from the MLS. Next up, we have seed 54, which is Bayern Munich. Oh, shit. Next up, we have seed 56, which is the Finn Harps from Ireland. 2 teams to go. We've got seed 34, Leverkusen. And the final team is seed number 9, Toronto FC from Canada. Okay, so there are our 20 teams. Those teams will be in a straw poll in the comments section of this video. And I want you guys to vote who you think should be the ace team. Who should be the superior team that we load up with youngsters and youth and be the team that we try and chase down for this series. It can be any team on here. I'm going to completely change their squad. We are going to youth scout for the first season, try and turn them into a superpower, get them promoted, and then we will quit our job, pick the lowest ranked team at the end of that season, and start all again and try and chase down the ace team. So that is it. Those are the 20 teams here that you guys have to choose from. So make sure you click on that straw poll. It is in the comments section. You need to click the link. It'll have all of these teams here, and you can vote for which one you want to be the superpower in world football. But that is the Chase the Ace lottery. Hopefully you are ready for an action-packed series. I will endeavor to try and get this started up this weekend if I have the time, but it won't be too far away, I can promise you that. Good luck with your voting. Hopefully your team comes through as the ace, and let's get ready for a big series. I've been Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.